What a ride. Holy shnikes! Head level! Head level! Good job. Right now, let's go.
Well, good evening and welcome to a special playoff edition of KREM 2 Football Friday, sponsored by Findlay Toyota. I'm Andrew Quinn.
And I'm Caitlin Galloway. A ton of postseason action around the Inland Northwest, so let's not waste any time getting started.
Yeah, here we go. Caitlin, Idaho 6A playoff action. Coeur d'Alene hosting Madison. The Vikings strike first. Tanner Stern to Daniel Shoup. He gets in for the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Coeur d'Alene. Second quarter now. Stern is going to scramble around here, buy some time, get away from defenders before he finds George Mitchell for the touchdown. Great play there, and it's 14-0. Next Vikings possession, Stern to Ian Dolan for the touchdown. That makes it 21-0 CDA, and soon thereafter, Caden Simons on defense. He's going to come up with a big play here. He makes the pick, and he is gone for 6. The Vikings roll in this one, 42-14.
In Washington 4A action, Gonzaga Prep hosting Sunnyside. They're up 7-0 in the first quarter. Sunnyside hands it off to Derek Hansen, who was in for the touchdown. A lot of big plays for him. We are tied at 7, but Gonzaga Prep marches right back down the field. Kincaid connects with Dylan Kroll in the end zone. Touchdown. Prep takes a 14-7 lead. And they kick off, of course, after the touchdown, but the ball is fumbled on the turf. The Bullpups got it right away. They recover, and that time Sam Kincaid takes it in himself. So much scoring in this one, Andrew. In the first quarter alone, he takes it himself. Prep ends up with a 68-20 win.
Wow. In 3A action, Cheney facing Ferndale on the Inferno at Roos Field tonight. Pick this one up. Cheney up 7-0. Jonathan Stanek with the rush TD, and we are tied at 7. On the next Ferndale possession, Nolan Boliak is picked off by Andrew Houndanubu. That is a pick 6, and it's 14-7 Cheney. But on the ensuing kickoff, Elliot Lenson is off to the races. He's going to march 95 yards to the crib, and we are tied at 14. But never fear, Cheney has an answer. Connor Collins to his favorite target, Mason Stinson, for the touchdown. That makes it 21-14 Blackhawks, but Stanek would answer with a rush TD, and after a late failed 2-point attempt by Cheney, Ferndale wins it 35-34. Wow.
Another intense one here. Mount Spokane hosting Southridge at Union Stadium, and we'll skip right to the fourth quarter. Mount Spokane up 14-7. Goppen Hunkapiller hands it up to Jacob Koratov. He's in for the touchdown. Now they try to take the lead and go for 2, but it's the Mount Spokane defense that holds. So the Wildcats up 14-13 with just over a minute to go. Hunkapiller keeps it. This time, the 2-point conversion is good. So Southridge leads 21-14. Mount Spokane has less than a minute to come up with some late game magic, but they do. Kate Stroesher catches a touchdown pass. That's right. Yes, we are tied at 21 and headed to overtime. Mount Spokane gets the ball first in overtime. Who else? Rock Franklin, and Mount Spokane leads 28-21. But Southridge answers with a touchdown, and they decide to gamble, and they go for 2, and it's Koratov into the end zone. The Suns upset Mount Spokane 29-28 in overtime. What a game that was.
Man, Southridge with the all-names team there. My goodness. And we finish tonight with a whale of a game at the 2B level. Colfax visiting Freeman. Pick it up in the second half. Scotty's up 14-7. Logan Schultz, he doesn't mind the low snap. He's in on the quarterback keeper for 6 to make it 21-7. But Colfax, they answer. Riker Reed was phenomenal tonight, and check him out on this keeper. He flat out refuses to go down, and he scores to make it 21-13. What a play there. But Freeman would answer on the very next play from scrimmage. Schultz to Daniel Smith on the screen, and he is gone. That makes it 27-13 Freeman. The Scotties looking to put it away late, and look at Logan Schultz shot out of a cannon, Caitlin. 86 yards to the house. Freeman goes on to win this one 34-13.
And for our play of the week this week, we go back to Coeur d'Alene, where Tanner Stern launches it deep to Bennett Jockhead, who makes the catch. Look at that. Over the shoulder, rolls around. Incredible stuff this week.
Man, how did he hang on to that right there at the end? Look at that.
Impressive.
Oh,
beautiful,
wow, what a catch.
Beautiful.
Well, congrats to the Vikings moving on onto the semifinals in Idaho playoff action. Big win for Coeur d'Alene tonight.